Kings here in the desert at the 7th Stadium in Dubai, fighting in the World Rugby Hsbc 7th Challenger event. 64 matches in, and we're down to the Cup final. This was the men's Cup draw, quarterfinals happening on day 2 last night. Kenya squeaking by Japan and firing through up against Uruguay in their semi. The Uruguayans top Tonga, and semi-finals, Germany going down to Chile. So the third place won by Uruguay, but that leaves Kenya, as the women did, to fight it out against Chile in this final. Two impressive coaches, Shini for Chile and Wambua, put together solid outfits here. This was their goal at the start of the weekend. Get to the final, get these valuable Challenger Series events, and now a championship on the line. Chile in the white jerseys and Kenya in the red. Nice slow walk out, as these teams have earned the right by making the final to hear their national anthems. Oh, steely intensity in these players' faces. All the work over Christmas period, the holiday period, still doing the training, and this is the reward.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please stand for the national anthems.
Yetu, the Kenyan national anthem, O God of all creation, O God our strength. That is Sweet Homeland, Chilean's national anthem, and the passion very much on display for the Chilean players. Great unity. They fought their way to this final, coming off a recent silver medal performance at their home Pan Am Games in Santiago. And for the Kenyans, the first time they've tasted this challenger action, and their anthem talks about being ready to defend and their strength. And goodness me, they are the most physically potent side here at the Dubai Challenger event, and that's why they're in this final. Look at this great salute, this great sign of unity. You see this with the great Fijians, but also Hsbc Rugby. They've just watched their women attain the final status, and now they're going to go try and go one further and win this match for the Kenyan public. The referee for this match is from the Republic of South Africa, Griffin Colby, hiding behind the behemoth of Okuth. He will be on the whistle. Coach Kevin Wambua deliver the message, but first some deep breathing. It's the whole team getting on the same page here. Well, you've heard it there as if we didn't know it, but Coach Wambua is saying possession matters, and you do sense in these kickoffs, especially this first one, are going to play a big part. And what scenes we've had here in Dubai in the desert as the sun sets. Great hosts for Sevens Rugby. World Rugby Hsbc Sevens Challenge has had 24 teams from all 6 World Rugby regions battling away. Great viewership. Thank you for joining us from wherever you are around the world. A great 3 days. Kenya, of course, this team already booked their place for the Paris Olympics. Cup final winners, Kenya over Chile, 12 points to 5. So much hard work's gone into it. As I mentioned, these players with a very minimal Christmas holiday break. They were training for this event. And Kenya, after all that disappointment in London last year, where they were relegated off the HSBC World Series, there were tears, there was frustration, but they've got back to work. And they've come out firing, winning the first Challenger event of 2024. Coach Wambua will be proud of his boys. Stiff battle put up by Chile, but probably their performance in the final not up to their own high standards. Some skill breakdowns and a little bit of a lack of precision. Awesome display of Sevens Rugby here in the desert. And those are the final points that will be awarded here. Kenya up top getting a full 20. Take the lead in the 24 series event. 2 events still to come. Teams will be off to Montevideo, and then the men will be off to Germany. Goes all the way down to Chile. Mexico at the bottom getting the single point. So lots more rugby to play this season, but a huge start for Kenya, Chile, and Uruguay, who topped this table. A little debrief there from our champions. Hsbc Rugby, the spirit of Kenyan rugby. Right from the anthem, they showed a passion, they showed an athleticism. Now they're going to give thanks. Great team unity on display here. In fact, they're going to have a little sing-song here. Well, if you're new to Sevens rugby or rugby at all, those of us close to it see this all the time, whether it's Fiji or this great Kenyan side. There's so much culture, there's so much pride in what these players are doing out there. And it truly is a luxury. The values of the game very much on display here. Wonderful to see. And in an Olympic year, when Kenya, we know, the 9th team to qualify for that event. So great that Rugby Sevens is joining that incredible global sporting celebration still to come in Paris 2024. For Chile, it wasn't to be. They've made a good start to their Challenger Series campaign.
Is getting underway for the silver medals.
Frustration there. A decent body of work. Chile lost their opening game to Tonga in the pool and then put together 4 wins in a row to find themselves in this final. Just came up 1 short. For Kenya, it was 5 wins out of 6, dropping 1 to Germany, but regrouping to beat Japan, Uruguay, and now Chile in the knockout rounds. There's the Kenyan women's team getting their silver medals. It's been a great celebration of the African nation. And real unity right from the first game. The men were out supporting the women and vice versa. That little extra edge, having both teams on the Challenger Series.
We've spoken at length about what a wonderful final it was. Really could have gone either way. 1 score in it at the end.
Well, there is Doug Langley, the head of Sevens competitions at World Rugby, putting on the medals, as well as Matthew Tate, the tournament director, a man who got capped for England at the age of 18, but is now setting his sights on delivering Sevens rugby in this part of the world. And what a great host they've been. Chile will be up and get their photo with their silver medals on. Congratulations, Chile. Los Condores flew to the top, but just fell 1 short. They will next be up in action on their home continent, Montevideo, Uruguay. And the new banner comes in because it's time for gold. And added to the presentation party is the legend Apollo Perolini there in the white and black shirt. A man who's fitter now than when I used to play against him. New Zealand-born Samoan, double international in rugby league and 15s. Now running great sporting academies for men and women in Dubai here. What a great legend of the game and a great gentleman. Good to see him putting the medals on China's women's team, as they have claimed the first stop. They are champions and winners here in Dubai. Congratulations, China.
Congratulations, China.
There they are, letting loose. While the 12 women's team are here, put on a great display. I must say the standard of the women's game has gone through the roof. We saw Argentina, we saw Thailand fighting hard. The Ugandan Lady Cranes were superb. But these women in the red jerseys, China, dominated in the end. And they have set the standard on the Challenger Series. But really good to see. And as Doug Langley and Apollo Perolini adorn the victorious Kenyan side with the gold medal. Yeah, they're liking it. It's not chocolate, boys. And gotta say, the whole team did incredibly well. But in Patrick Odongo Okongo, one of the great future stars of the Sevens game, just making sure it's not chocolate. Congratulations, Kenya. Winners of the opening Dubai Sevens Challenger events. Both sides will receive their trophies.
Your winners, your gold medal winners, China.
China women and Kenya men victorious here in Dubai. Well, 3 hard-fought days in the desert. 64 matches. Great sportsmanship on display. Pure athleticism. You saw teams that are going to the Olympics. You saw teams who are emerging as forces in the world of sevens rugby. Well, here are the standings after one event. China up the top, as you see. Kenya, Argentina, and Uganda. Outstanding weekends for them. Belgium, perhaps not the form they saw last year. We'll need to go back, and same with Poland. Two sides that maybe thought they would be in the top 4. Thailand, Czechia, another side with some work to do. PNG, inspirational. Hong Kong, China. And great to see Paraguay and Mexico here learning the lessons and fighting hard right to the end. And on the men's side, both the Kenyan sides together, both finalists here. Different colored medals in the end. Congratulations, Hsbc Rugby. On the men's front, it will be Kenya at the top. Chile.